It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. The Tigers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Ivan Nova gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
So digging in now, number 43. He'll take his first hacks here. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box, Will Mendez. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So here's the cleanup hitter, Hector Morales. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. The set and the 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roy. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Candelario.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hawka sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Hit in the air out to center field. Cordell has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now on the... Leo Rivera is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
At the plate, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So the base is empty here with one away. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So here's Jed Lowry now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Lowry waits the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Leo Rivera. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cordell has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 43.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Will Mendez. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hector Morales. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Cordell is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Tigers lead. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Daniel Palka. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Abreu.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Ready now for the White Sox, James McCann. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Rivera has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Into the box now, Javier Aviles. Line drive to center field. Cordell is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Shoots this one over to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Leo Rivera. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Jimenez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But tack on 1 more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Tigers 5 and the White Sox nothing.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Aviles moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting done. The pitcher.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Ivan Nova. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Moncada.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those
Number
superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and that will be all for Ivan Nova.
Now pitching for
so as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. In now, Will Mendez. Strike called, now to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Hector Morales. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching. This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Into the box, Javier Avilas. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
So following the error, it's now runners at 1st and 2nd. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario. The 1-1 home. And this is on the ground to 1st. Could be 2. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 8 and the White Sox. Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out of the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 74.
Digging in to try it again, Emo Jimenez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Standing in now, Daniel Palka. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Line toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And he will pull into 2nd with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And you can add on to his season total there as he currently checks in with the 4th highest number on the Tigers ball club. Good lead there at 2nd. Here's the pitch to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A tag for 1, and the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ed Cruz. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Cordell is there, 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, number 43. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Will Mendez. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tigers squad. Ready to take his hacks again, Hector Morales, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. As Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. So we got him swinging. Jose Abreu is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Number 43 is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Striding into the box, Ryan Cordell. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Hector Morales will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The 1-1 home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cordell patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Ready once again.
Luke Voigt.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
The 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready now, Leo Rivera.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. John Jay is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch count. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Number 84 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the White Sox.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ed Cruz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cordell giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 43.
Now to the plate, number 43. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Into the box, Will Mendez. Pulled toward right center field. Polka over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the second.
Digging in now, Hector Morales. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now, Luke Voigt. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Detroit is out in front, 13-0. Digging in, Daniel Polka. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up next for the White Sox.
So coming to the plate, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
The 1-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To Lowry at the bag.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Cordell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Javier Aviles. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Jimenez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Number 34 will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Cordell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Get one here on 2 hits in the inning. Wellington Castillo will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Lorenzen. This change defensively for the Tigers.
It's 1-2.
Now catcher, number 34.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
52. Ryan.
So coming to the plate, number 43, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jimenez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The pitcher, number 21.
Riding in, Michael Lorenzen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hector Morales. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. Now the 1-1 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Javier Aviles.
Into the box now, Javier Aviles. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jimenez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Now batting. Number
Stepping up
74.
to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. So here's Daniel Ponca now. Last time through was a base hit.
Daniel.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In the dirt here. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Holy cow, there it is. They've racked up 27 wins in a row, breaking the all-time streak set by the Giants in 1916. I'm speechless, really. Truly an historic occasion. I'm just honored to be here.
15-0 the final in this one. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leo Rivera earns his 5th winner of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Ivan Nova was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.